video, we are going to cover something a little different. We are not going to focus on the origins and activities of just one gang or group, but instead, we are going to discuss what all gangs around the world have in common, from their origins to activities and more. To understand gangs, we must first examine their origins. They did not start for fun, but rather as a means of survival. Whether they appear in America, Europe, Asia or Africa, gangs around the world often emerge in disadvantaged neighborhoods that have high crime rates, limited opportunities, and marginalized communities. They can trace their roots back to social, economic, and political factors. Things such as poverty, unemployment, lack of education, and weak law enforcement contribute to the rise of these groups seeking camaraderie and protection. For example, gangs in South Africa started as a result of apartheid. Gangs in America started as a result of the Industrial Revolution, and gangs in Japan started due to lack of job opportunities. Groups within their respective areas eventually formed gangs to increase their chances of survival. These gangs often performed illegal activities as there were no other ways to put food on the table due to political, economical, and social reasons. Which takes us onto our next point. These gangs or criminal organizations around the world not only have a common background, coming from poverty and hardship, but also share a common goal, making money, legally or illegally. Given that there is such common ground and mutual interest, it only makes sense for these gangs to work together on an international level. This means that the gangs now operate at a much higher level. They have more stock to push, which means they make more money, and with the more money they buy more guns, and by extension, gain more power. Once established, gangs engage in various activities. They typically are involved in illegal activities like drug trafficking, extortion, robbery, and arms dealing. The lure of money and power drives gang members to establish their dominance, often leading to violent clashes with rival groups. Unfortunately, innocent bystanders can become collateral damage, intensifying the cycle of violence and affecting society as a whole. It's crucial to recognize the impacts gangs have on society. Beyond the obvious criminal activities that perpetrate fear, disrupt community growth, and hinder economic development, in areas where gangs thrive, residents face daily challenges, and the cycle of poverty and violence persists. Addressing the root cause of gang formation becomes essential to break this destructive pattern. Thankfully, numerous initiatives and community-driven programs are working to combat gang activities.
This isn't the latest batch of young offenders. These boys belong to the Olympia Boxing Club. In a society this violent, perhaps it's no surprise that boxing's being used to keep the kids out of trouble.
To leave their house and actually get you, they literally have to dodge bullets, and they got to pass through different gangsters' turf and that type of thing. So
from mentorship programs and job training to improved educational opportunities, these efforts help young individuals escape the clutches of gangs and find a path towards a brighter future. It is vital for governments, NGOs, and communities to collaborate in developing comprehensive solutions. Another commonality among gangs is their hierarchical structure and unique codes. Leaders hold significant power and make critical decisions. Initiation rituals are common, designed to test newcomers' loyalty and commitment. Gangs often adopt symbols, colors, and tattoos to identify their allegiance, strengthening group cohesion and territorial claims. These codes and symbols serve as a way of communicating their presence and intentions to rival gangs. All criminal groups follow a similar structure. At the top is the boss. Below him is the underboss, followed by a couple captains. Below the captains are soldiers who perform the daily work like deliveries, shootings, etc. And right at the bottom are the associates. These are individuals like lawyers, doctors, accountants, etc. It is evident that gangs worldwide share certain traits in terms of origin, activities, and codes. For as long as there are gangs, there will be crime and poverty, and for as long as there's crime and poverty, there will be gangs. It's a vicious cycle, but by understanding their roots, we can take more effective steps to address the issues that give rise to gangs. Together, we can create safer communities, offer hope to the youth, and promote lasting change. Please note that when we're discussing sensitive topics like gangs, it's crucial to approach them with empathy, respect, and sensitivity. The script aims to inform viewers about the common traits of gangs without glorifying or romanticizing their activities. The video should emphasize the importance of addressing the root causes and promoting positive solutions.